In spite of the fact that they refer to themselves as the Glimmer Twins, Sir Mick Jagger and Keith Richards ought to be elevated to the status of pure gold. It has come to light that the Rolling Stones Corporation has made at least $180 million, £142 million, over the course of 9 years, but has paid taxes that equal to less than 1% of the total amount. As of 2013, the holding company of the Stones, Promogroup BV, has been discreetly raking in millions of dollars, according to records held by the Dutch Chamber of Commerce. Receivables in the period of time spanning from January to December 2021 amounted to a total of £25 million, as stated by the directors in the most recent paperwork, which were submitted in March of this year. During that time period, they made a tax payment of $213,000, or £168,000. However, they claimed receivables that included royalties, which are thus classified as assets of $33 million, £26 million. The previous year, which ended in December 2020, that they paid $75,000, £60,000 in tax. When all of the data are added up, the company's receivables amount to a total of $180.9 million, £142 million, yet the amount of tax paid is only $1.53 million, £1.2 million, which is equivalent to a rate of 0.84% over that time period. Although there is no evidence to imply that Promogroup BV is paying any additional taxes above the ones that are mandated by law, it is unknown how much additional tax the Stones pay on their own as individuals. The group operating result shown in the company's 2021 accounts is $877,061, £692,000, which indicates that they paid tax at a rate of 23.4%. This is after costs and levies have been subtracted. In addition to managing the estate of the late drummer Charlie Watts, Promogroup is responsible for the management of the revenues for Sir Mick and Richards. As a guitarist, Ronnie Wood is responsible for his own tax matters. Beginning in 1971, when they discovered that they owed HM Revenue and Customs a total of £250,000, the band has been looking for legal ways to reduce their tax debt for a very long time. The late Prince Rupert Loewenstein, who had previously served as the Stones' financial consultant, formed a number of Dutch firms and trusts in order to assist the band in paying the least amount of tax possible. A holding firm is Promogroup BV, which was established in 1984 by Prince Rupert. Johannes Jan Favy, a Dutch accountant, has been in charge of the commercial empire of the group at an address on the affluent Herringrecht Canal in Amsterdam since the year 1998. Since 2007, Joy Smith, well known as the Stones' attorney, has served as a supervisory director. As a result of the fact that royalties and other forms of income derived from intellectual property are exempt from taxation under Dutch law, the Netherlands has become a favorable tax haven for a large number of pop singers and worldwide music corporations, such as U2 and EMI. Also, performers have the ability to establish private foundations in the Netherlands, which enables them to transmit assets to their heirs without incurring any taxes upon their passing. Could Sir Mick be interested in this? However, he has 8 offspring from 5 different women, which may make him more interested in estate planning than the majority of people. It is not apparent how he intends to share his fortune of £800 million. Anita Paul Enberg is the mother of Richards's 2 children, Marlon and Angela, and Patty Hansen is the mother of his 2 daughters, Theodora and Angela. In contrast to the majority of other legacy artists, Sir Mick stated that he had no intention of selling the Stones' back catalogue in the previous year. He made the remark that his children didn't need the $500 million that the transfer may potentially bring in. According to a statement made by the artist in a recent interview, no one likes to pay more for things than something is worth. Due to the fact that I had recollections of rationing from my early youth, I am a thrifty person, and I do look down on individuals who waste things. That is something that I always do. Nobody among my American pals is able to turn anything off. TVs are on continuously throughout the night. By responding, "I'm not at all stingy," he refuted allegations that he was tight, some of which were made by his former colleague Jerry Hall. "I have no idea what the whole deal is with that reputation." She reportedly earned £10 million in addition to a half of their previous marital house in Richmond, which is located in south-west London, when he and Ms. Hall divorced after having 4 children together. There are homes in Chelsea, the Caribbean, France, and the United States of America that Sir Mick calls home. He is believed to be a non-domestic in the United Kingdom. A property in the Turks and Caicos Islands is owned by Richards, who resides in Connecticut. He is rumoured to have a net worth of £295 million. His book, Life, published in 2010, had the following statement: "Mick would come and visit me in Switzerland and talk about economic restructuring. The majority of our time is spent idly chatting about what tax attorneys are doing."